The Congress takes place every 5 years. There are more than 2,200 delegates. They come from right across China. They represent the regions and the provinces. They also are drawn from the People's Liberation Army, state-owned enterprises and financial institutions. It's their job to set the course, to set the agenda for the party, to review where the party is at, and of course, all importantly this year, to select the new leadership. The Communist Party is a very secretive organisation, and the way that it operates is often very opaque. They don't like surprises, they don't like mishaps. This entire leadership change, the Congress, has been very, very carefully scripted, very carefully planned. Now, if there are not going to be any surprises, we know what is going to happen here. We know about the change of leadership. We know who is likely to be appointed to these positions. Very unlikely that we are going to see any shocks. Xi Jinping is still a bit of a mystery. No one really knows exactly what type of leader he's going to be. He's been quite cautious with his public comments. Over the past year, we have seen a little bit more of him. He's travelled widely and met with world leaders. He is someone who is known as a princeling, someone who is the son of a revolutionary hero. So he's very much steeped in the law and the history of the Communist Party. He is a son of the Communist Party. Every day when you open a Chinese newspaper, turn on Chinese television, you see the leadership. You see President Hu Jintao, Premier Wen Jiabao, and over the past year or so, we've seen a lot more of Xi Jinping as well, out meeting people, greeting world leaders, travelling widely. Very interesting, for a period of the year he vanished. He disappeared for more than 2 weeks. There was speculation about his health. Maybe he had a stroke, maybe he had a heart attack. Some even suggested that he'd gone on strike. There has still been no answer to that. It's very much a mystery as to what Xi Jinping is all about. But people here are very, very aware of him. And not just because of his political profile, but he's also married to a woman who, during the 1980s, was a very popular folk singer in China. This has not been smooth at all. Who would have predicted at the beginning of the year that we would have seen so much upheaval at a time of leadership transition? Bo Xilai, a man once touted as himself a potential future president of China, has been purged from the party. His wife is in jail for murdering a British business associate. Bo himself is now awaiting trial. Remember Chen Guangcheng? He was the blind activist who escaped house arrest, brought worldwide attention and fled to the United States. On top of that, the economy is slowing, the gap between rich and poor is getting wider, and there is more social unrest. All of this playing out at a time when they go through a generational change at the top of the Communist Party.